Hello, this is a reading for India. If you don't know, this is a series where I am looking from my guide's perspective and with the use of tarot, I am looking into ways that I can support different countries, bringing with me thoughts of unity, clarity and love. And so I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards and then asking my guide 4 specific questions, and then we will go forward. I have done, I think I did that all completely wrong, so I was talking. I'm going to be doing UK, Taiwan, USA, India and Brazil. They're the main people that watch me. So if you have a country that you would like for me to do, then shout it out in my comment section and I will do that, okay? Right, I am now going to get a move on and actually do this. The other readings are, by the way, off the chart amazing, and they're all very, very different. But my guide from the very beginning has said that it's unity that needs to be brought to the populations of the world, and I'm not including leaders here, I don't include them, but the population and the people, and new leaders have to come from the people, and the ruling class and hierarchy needs to evaporate, and the people need to take charge of their own countries, and the power belongs to the people. Okay, one card. If you don't come out, I shall take the top one. I shall take the top one. Ah, lovely. We've got truth be told and faith. And definitely the truth does need to be told. It needs to come out. There's been a lot of shenanigans and I feel it all around the world, but it's an amazing time because it matters to your perception on how you look at it. You can either say, well, this is all crummy, or you can turn around and go, new things are going to spring from it. And I really get that new ways will spring up from the situations that we're arising with. Now, I don't watch the media, I don't read newspapers, magazines, watch TV or any of that. I go by snippets that I get from a little bit of YouTube. I have TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, well, obviously. Something else, I can't remember. Anyway, everything's in my details and description there. But I don't actually go on it. I don't actually look at anybody else's stuff. I was so busy talking, I didn't even look at that properly. Sorry, I need to do that again because it won't feel right. Okay, I'm fine now. Right, so 4 cards are being asked of my guide. And I do a clarifier, which these are, and then magical dogs, which has been absolutely fantastic, is going to be the main card. Do you know, I'm having really strong, I've got such a thing coming in for India and it's making me really jittery and flustered. It's going to be a great read. The other countries, they've been fantastic, and what I've noticed is that countries moving into this next age with all of their different situations are going at different speeds. Because this is my first one for India, I have no idea what your speed is going to be, but we shall see. Okay. So, wonderful. The sun was upside down. I shall take notice of it, but I won't actually read it upside down. I keep getting, I kid you not, the Queen of Swords all the way through, but the sun was upside down and the sun comes out just after the moon. So you go through your difficult times, and then you get freedom of the sun and everything that it brings with it. It's the perfect card. And I'm gonna hold off on this because I feel there may be something coming up. But with the Queen, so my guide's coming forward, saying, written on his T-shirt, I come in as with the Queen of Swords and the Sun card, and we know with the Queen that this is somebody who she doesn't mess around. She's disciplined. She's practical though, and she's a symbol of making wealth by authority and power. She's not particularly a romantic person. She's not a very feeling-y sort of person, but she's controlling the mind, and she's very balanced, but she will stab you if she needs to. Do you know what I mean? But so my guide's walking in with truth and a positive Sun card, or Sun is on its way. Okay, but I think the other cards generally will clarify. So the first question, the message that my guides and the card want to give to India. Seven of Sky. So with the Seven of Sky, we're looking at reflection. It's a period of assessment, strategy, and disaster averted. I always see it as disaster averted. Okay, something has happened in that country, but disaster has been averted. Don't know what that is yet, but we shall have a look. And we have the Three of Swords. Now, a lot of people look at the Three of Swords as an awful lot of pain and sorrow, but actually the Three of Swords is more about expression and growth, progression and creativity of the mind. Okay, so you've got here two lots of swords, one being the Seven of control and time to assess, watching something grow persistently, looking to the future, and then another one of coming together, again, growth and growth of ideas, groups of people working together, collaboratively speaking, with ideas and what am I thinking? Clarity. Sorry, I'm being a bit slow now. It's been through this read. Sorry. Why is it so important? And we have the Six of Earth. So Six of Earth, we're talking about, again, harmony, healing, cooperation. I'm seeing working together actually, but this is always about being discerning how you help others. And it's being aware of hierarchy as well, but mostly it's helping and cooperation, but be discerning on who you align yourself with and who you get help from. There was a fly there, go away fly. And behind that is the High Priestess. I think I've got something similar where it was the moon in the last card with the Six of Earth. So the High Priestess then is, again, great discernment. So I think what we've got here is it's important to be discerning. I don't know why, I don't read the news or anything else, I don't know what's going on, but there's something about be discerning. So my guide wants to give your country information and clarity, but be discerning of who you get help from, looking forward into the future. I don't know what that is about. I have an idea, but I don't think I'll be allowed to say it on YouTube. How is my guide and these cards trying to help this country to start afresh? And we've got the High Priestess again. So there is things being hidden but they're coming to light because the High Priestess is sitting in her power and understanding and knowledge. But these things are going to come to some form of fruition, because there's a new start ahead. So there's going to be things that come out that are secretive and will enable you to move forward as a country. What should this country do moving forward then? We've got the wheel, and we've got the go slow Prince of Pentacles. So in helping this country, we know that we've got to move forward. India has to move forward, but there are things that were hidden that will come to light. And what should the country do is to understand that there's a huge change about to take place. Massive change. In this card we've got seasons. I don't know if you're going through anything with weather. I don't know. But behind that, clarifying it, is the Prince of Pentacles, which is a very slow energy. So there may have been something very slow coming to the forefront, but it is going to change because the wheel changed rapidly. It changes very quickly. I'm going to, that was an unusual one, but it was my first India read. I have a feeling, but I'm not allowed to say on YouTube what I think this is about. The information is going to be coming forward, and you're to use discernment. There is a start here, but the secrets, and with the fly go away, and with the I've had this fly go away just during your reading actually, but here you've got the Prince of Pentacles and the Wheel, so there is massive change, and truth will be told, but you're to have faith. So let's have something positive to finish this reading with. I'm going to take the first two. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? So that comes to me though, and it's got the Illuminati eye on it, which I don't know if it means something different in India, but it definitely means something different here. But what I get from this straight away is that India is such a jewel. I think India was called the jewel in the crown of the British. Wasn't India the jewel of the British crown? But you've got to be your own jewel. Forget the UK crown. Forget Great Britain. You have to be your own jewel. And boy, do you have enough to stand out amongst everybody else. Then I've got the Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, and you are so capable of doing that through health and through culture, through your culture, and also your way of life. There is so much that you can do that would uplift humanity. One of my favourite readers is Indian actually. And she has such an amazing, not aura, but she has such amazing energy about her. And I kind of feel India has to come into its own. But I think it has to do it by getting away from those that have deceived them in the past. And I think if you can get away from those that have deceived you in the past, then I think you can start afresh. That's what comes to my mind. Because you have way too much to offer. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Love you and speak to you soon.